this is the first time that collective bargaining and the extension of collective bargaining will be in our rulebook. I think that's really significant, so I think it's a significant amendment to pass. In giving the update, I think it's worth us going back to some of the reasons that we introduced Unite's broad industrial strategy, Work Voice Pay, around about 18 months ago. And there are three main reasons that we wanted to put this into the heart of the union. First of all, it was to intensify the focus on our core industrial work, to re-energise Unite's industrial brand so that everybody knew that this union stood for secure work, a strong voice at work and decent pay and conditions. And Work Voice Pay is there to make sure that that is driven through our union, but also driven externally also. Critically, Work Voice Pay is about improving industrial outcomes, and it was said at the rostrum a moment ago that actually there is no point having all these discussions, all this data, bringing everything together, if fundamentally it's not in the hands of our stewards and we don't actually improve what we win at the bargaining table. So a core principle of this is that are we winning better terms and conditions for our members, and I'll come back to that. And the final piece of why Work Voice Pay was introduced was to be better prepared industrially. We're talking about the number of closures that we've got, the number of strikes that we've got, the stagnation of wages. How can we prepare ourselves to widen and deepen our collective across the sectors, across the union, but also wider than that? Is it possible to do it wider than that? I spoke a little bit around the stagnation of wages, and part of the focus of Work Voice Pay is to really begin to have a look at what we're winning and where we're winning it. The workers' piece of the pie is now getting smaller. When you look at all the research and you do all the number crunching, what is in the pockets of workers is less now than what's in the pockets of employers. The pockets of workers is getting smaller and the pockets of employers are getting bigger. There is a rise in job insecurity, fragmentation, automation, and all of this is against a backdrop, as has been said, of collective bargaining shrinking. The core is contracting, collective bargaining is shrinking, and since 2000, collective bargaining has shrunk already by 10%, partially because of insecure work and the rise of insecure work. We coordinate all of our industrial data. We have 36,000 recognition agreements in Unite. We are at the bargaining table 33,000 times every year. And we want to know, what are we putting down at the bargaining table? When are we bargaining? How many anniversary dates of pay are there in each of the sectors and across the union?